What new details about state health officials monitoring shortages at Glenwood Regional Medical Center? Good evening to you. I'm Jennifer Andrews. Well, LDH confirms health standard officials were first called in after a complaint about shortages involving hospital staff, medical, lab, and testing supplies, and blood shortages. Well, that's when health officials determined Glenwood needed to take immediate action. Well, here is a look at that timeline. State health officials began working with Glenwood December 7th. A week later, it said Glenwood had taken adequate steps to improve care, and lawmakers were updated the next day. But State Representative Michael Echols says he wants to make sure Glenwood's parent company, Steward, is held accountable for the mismanagement of Glenwood's finances. And we have complete coverage of the Glenwood situation in the KNOE News app.
Hearing that would advance the sale of Glenwood Regional Medical Center has been postponed and no new date has been set. Good evening to you. I'm LaShonda McEwen. As part of the bankruptcy of Steward Healthcare, the federal bankruptcy courts must approve the deal with Healthcare Systems of America. U.S. senators on the Health, Education, Labor, and Pension Committee heard testimonies on the impact Steward's mismanagement had on local communities. West Monroe Mayor Stacey Mitchell and State Representative Michael Echols urged the committee to make sure no other hospitals can take advantage of patients' trust.
During Steward's management, access to emergency care became greatly diminished and at times unavailable. This created a strain on the other healthcare facilities in our region.
Funneling billions of dollars through private equity into these healthcare delivery systems are creating criminal enterprises. I'm hopeful that this committee, after this subpoena of the CEO who no-showed, can hold him accountable, put him in jail, because that's where he deserves to be for stealing this money from all of our communities.
Steward's CEO, Dr. Ralph Delatorre, was under subpoena to testify today, but did not show up. Senator Bernie Sanders and Louisiana Senator Bill Cassidy are asking the Senate to hold him in contempt of Congress.
After 7 years under the umbrella of Steward Healthcare, it appears Glenwood will soon have a new owner. It's part of Steward's bankruptcy proceedings. In an exclusive interview, Mallory West and Kristen Hodges spoke with Glenwood's interim president about what this means for the hospital.
Relief is coming. Stability and predictability is coming.
Glenwood's interim president John Turton says the months of uncertainty at Glenwood are over. The hospital is looking forward to its new prospective owner, American Healthcare Systems. Documents show American Healthcare Systems bid for Glenwood as part of Steward Healthcare's Chapter 11 bankruptcy proceedings. AHS currently owns medical facilities and hospitals in North Carolina and Illinois.
So our new owner, American Healthcare Systems, has not yet been here to introduce themselves. However, as a young company, they have a reputation for serving community hospitals and leading community hospitals in communities like us. It appears that he is a very sharp business person with a known legacy for serving healthcare in local communities.
If American Healthcare Systems bid is certified by a judge on July 31st, Glenwood's transition to a new owner could take around 4 months.
Steward signs are now being removed from Glenwood Regional Medical Center. Charles Burkett talked with the new CEO about changes that come with the new owners.
I hear Glenwood is my hospital, Glenwood is our hospital. The employees that are still inside working very hard, taking great care of patients, talk about my hospital, our hospital. This sign coming down is symbolic of that. It's becoming our hospital again, and it's becoming this area's hospital. West Monroe and the greater area rely on Glenwood for their health care.
The signs of Steward at Glenwood Regional Medical Center are beginning to come down. Workers removed the large Steward branding logo from the south side of the hospital, but had to stop due to the weather. The new CEO, Dr. Mark Boersma, says there are other signs of Glenwood moving towards returning to what it was and could be.
The overall morale or attitude in general in the hospital is so much brighter. It has been for the past few months since we are under new ownership. There's excitement for the future. There's no worry. It's just what's headed for us, and anxious to get Glenwood back to what they call the glory days.